Right, it's currently the day after I finished knocking all the bricks off and I filled in all the gaps with cement. So they're all rock hard now. So I'm now going to have a go at plastering it. Now I've got some stuff to roller on. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got like the fluffy rollers, so we'll see how we get on. I'm going to prop my phone up and there's little bits that's sticking out, so I'm going to try and knock off any of them that I think are protruding too much. Obviously I don't want it going past that plaster line, so I'll spend a few minutes scraping it and I'm going to roller it, and then I'm hoping once I've rolled all that I'm then going to fly out to B&Q and get some of the plaster, the stuff for the back. I can't remember what it's called, thistle something. So I'm hoping this gives it this time to dry. Now any moisture I put on there, it absolutely just zaps it, just sucks it out of it. Them bricks must be that dry. So I'm hoping it should dry quick. So instead of waffling on, I'll prop my phone up and we'll go from there. Right, so some of that came off a bit easier than I wanted it to. It's rock hard, but I was scraping it with them and quite a lot of stuff come off. But I'm hoping it should be alright. I know it's defo not the right way. There's probably a million ways to do things, but I do stuff my way and it seems to go alright. So that's the roll I've got. I tried to get like the fluffiest one. So I'm going to give it a good shake and then roller it on. And then hopefully within an hour it'll be dry and I'll be back with some plaster. That's the plan. So I'll start at the top and I'll come down with it. So this stuff I'm using, it's called Plasterer's Green Grit, and it's a ready-to-use primer with a green tint of fine aggregate, designed to be applied to walls before plastering. Its purpose is to create a strong mechanical bond between the plaster and the wall surface. So this stuff was actually not as easy as it looks to put on. So I've speeded this video up by 30, and I thought it would go on a lot better. So I was absolutely piling it on. Now my friend gave me this stuff. He only used a tiny bit to do a part he was doing, and I only used a little bit. You get quite a lot in the tub, and I think they're about 40-50 quid a tub. So it's not cheap by any means, but the finish of it is really good, I think. So I used a roller on the bricks, and then I used a paintbrush, as you can see, to get in all the little nuts and crannies. And then that was that. Right, that is as good as I'm going to get it. I've gone a bit OTT with the corners because I want to bond it to the previous plaster that's on. Whether that's right or wrong, I'm not sure, but I don't think it will do it much harm. So I'm going to fly to B&Q and get some plaster. Right, so there's finishing plaster there, so I might get some of that. And then I want some undercoat plaster. So, I don't really know how many to get, but I might get two of them, and I can always bring them back. What's these big ones? God knows. Right, I'll get two of them. It doesn't really say the prices on it, I don't think. Oh, undercoat, $7.99. Right, so two of them. Should have been 12, should have been 9, buzzing. Oh, is this the stuff? That's the stuff, really. So what's this? Undercoat Egyptian Fist. Thistle plaster repair. But I think this is it. I think that's it. Same Egyptian finish coat plaster. 2mm. 2mm. So I think it's the same thing, but they're smaller bags maybe. How much is these? £9 for one of them big ones. Right, so I'm gonna get one of them. And then is there a big finish one? Is this finish? God, this is getting confusing now. Right, I'm gonna get this stuff. I'm assuming this is it. You can put it on blocks, concrete smooth, and bonding. So I'm assuming that's just another word for undercoat. Same stuff, same. So I'm gonna get rid of this, get a big one, get that, get rid of them too. And this is the stuff that I was using before. The stuff that stinks, that I've got all over me. Right, that looks better now. 2 big bags of the different stuff. So, happy with that. Right, so I've just got back to my car. I've got them 2 there. So it's cost me £30. So, I don't know if that's good, bad. I don't know what to make of them offers. I'm sure there was like offers on saying it was £10 a bag, but it is what it is. I couldn't be bothered moaning about it. I'll just moan to you lot. Anyway, I'm gonna fly home now. It is 6:30, so I'm hoping I can at least have the undercoat on tonight. I have seen videos on YouTube where they'll leave it a bit, and it's like the suction, so the suction must hold the undercoat on, and then they can go on top of it after waiting a bit of time maybe, but see how I get on. I might just do the undercoat and then the top one. So I shall see you all very shortly. Right, so as most of you probably sussed already, I've walked away with a bag of the wrong stuff. Annoyingly, it got me all flustered. The small bags and the big bags. I couldn't work out what was going on. But anyway, I've come away with 2 bags that I think are pretty similar. So I ended up going back the next day and swapping one for the finishing. So yeah. That's what's gone on. I'm rubbish at reading, and it all threw me off, and then we got where we were. So I shall carry on the video. Right, so I'm back. There you go. It's bone dry and it's really rough. Oh, is that my hands? My hands are rough, but obviously that's brilliant. Wow, can you see it? That's good, that. So I'm gonna go in the garden and I don't want to say the word knock a mix up because I'm cringing, that's what they say, but I'm gonna go in the garden and make a mix and then we'll go. See how we get on. Right, I've got my bucket and I'm gonna try and scrape as much as I can out of that, get it clean. I'll wash it all with water and then I'll start to mix the plaster. Here's the moment of truth. So I've got the plaster to what I think I want it like. I'm probably going to use my old trowel, I think. Well, we'll see how we get on. So, I don't have one of those boards. See, so I think I'm just going to get it all on the wall and then we'll go from there. Right, so that is my first coat. I've ran out of plaster. There's obviously little bits that aren't the best. I'm just debating whether to roughen it up a little bit, ready for the next coat, because I'm pretty sure it'll be better going onto a rougher surface. So, don't know whether to run like a Stanley knife so it's thin. That's what I'll try now. It goes against everything that I've just done, but I think I'm going to start some lines in it. So there we go. First time plastering ever. That's the undercoat. Now that broke me out, that roughing it all up, because I was going a bit old TT with it first. Trying to get it all perfect, but I don't think that's bad at all. So I'm assuming tomorrow it will be rock hard. And I don't know if it's tomorrow or another day that I'll put the finishing coat on. I'm going to try and get something that's quite long, that's a straight edge. I don't want to say a piece of wood, some sort of, I'll work it out. But at least I can maybe have something to go off from that part to that part, so we'll see. So don't come at me too hard. I'm open to criticism, and you can tell me where I went wrong and how I'm going to improve, which is why I make these videos. So yeah, I'm going to call it a night. I've no idea what time it is. I've not got my phone, but I imagine it's probably about 9:30 maybe. But thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. And if you like it, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Even comment. I want people to comment and tell me what they think. See you in the next one.